Support for Radio Friends comes from Columbia Healthy Smiles, the dental office of husband and wife team Dr. Batson and Dr. Abe, offering comprehensive and customized care to patients of all ages. Learn more by calling 573-721-9039 or online at www.columbiahealthysmiles.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, May the 26th. We're going to talk about a wonderful organization that has been a part of our community for many years now, but they are expanding in ways that some folks may not be aware of. I want to introduce you to Kari Hopkins, and Kari Hopkins is with Coyote Hills. Good to have you here,
Thank
Kari.
you, Paul.
Now, Coyote Hills, explain what it is, and then I want to tell what you're doing that's new.
Yes, well, for 30 years, Coyote Hill has been a safe place for children in foster care. We've had a campus just north of Columbia in Harrisburg with large family homes and focused on serving sibling groups and families in foster care.
So when you talk about large family homes, they really are beautiful family homes. How many do you have in Harrisburg?
We have 6 large family homes, and we're talking, 5,000 square feet homes, plus a duplex for some single foster parents to live in on 300 gorgeous wooded acres.
And along with these homes, the kids are out working in the yard. Mm-hmm. They're working in the garden. Mm-hmm. They have chores that they have to perform as if it is their home. Mm-hmm. It is their home.
It is their home, and we really want to teach kids the value of having good things and that they are worthy of good things because of the abuse and neglect they've experienced. They haven't learned these basic life skills.
30 years you've been there. Mm-hmm. How many, over the 30 years that you have been in operation, do you know how many children you've actually helped?
We do. It's over 500 at this point, and many we keep in touch with. Many are now young adults raising their own children.
Well, sure. If they were in there 30 years ago when they started, they're young adults now.
They are.
Have any of them come back to volunteer and be a part of this organization?
Absolutely, they have. We have kind of a reunion almost every year, and one former resident is on our board, and that's important because he can bring perspective of life in foster care.
Exactly. So he knows firsthand what Coyote Hill provided for him and what Coyote Hill is providing to all of the kids that are there. The other thing that I want you to mention is that you're expanding off campus also. What does this mean?
Well, we really wanted to bring the support and the advocacy work that we do on the Hill to the community. And so we started our foster care services program. And in 2020, even despite the pandemic, we licensed over 60 new families all over mid-Missouri. And we have hired family advocates to walk them through their foster care journey.
So what's happening is that families are bringing the kids into their own home instead of staying out at Coyote Hills.
Both are happening.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. So some kids are staying out at Coyote Hills and some are going into private homes. What is the ratio there as far as how many are in private homes and how many are at Coyote Hill?
It's actually more in private homes because,
really?
Because there's 60 families, it's a lot easier to add up lots and lots of kids. So really we're serving 70 kids overall today, and that's twice as many as we've ever been able to serve at any one time out at the Hill.
Is there a limit to the number of private homes that you will accept? Or if people volunteering and saying, I want to take some kids in, will you just continue growing?
I hope we continue growing because there's over 300 kids in Boone County alone who are in foster care. And so until there's at least 300 homes, we want to keep growing because we want those numbers flipped.
So somebody listening or watching us today, if they want to become a foster parent for Coyote Hills, what do they need to do?
I think the quickest first step is to reach out, and let's just start the conversation. We can answer all of your questions. We've got 30 years of experience doing it. And so you can find us online at coyotehill.org, and you can find our contact info there.
Are you still looking, besides parents in private homes, are you still looking for parents to sign up to live at Coyote Hill?
We are actually as well. If there are foster parents who have been fostering for a long time and they want to keep growing their family and they're limited by their house size, we've got a great home for you and the support for you.
So what do they need to do? They have to agree to live there for how long of a period?
However long they'd like. It's a partnership, really. They can come and live there for free, and then we wrap around them and support them both with financial assistance, but just with the years of experience and a listening ear for navigating foster care.
And what are the parents that are living at Coyote Hill, what are they expected to do?
Well, they're expected to raise children in a safe home and do activities and have a good structure as well, be involved in the school system, and just be contributing members of our community as well.
One other thing we wanted to mention is you had an event scheduled for last week, but it was rained out, so you've rescheduled. What is it?
Our golf tournament, sponsored by TIG Advisors, has been rescheduled for Monday, June 28th, and we have more spots.
Okay, so if somebody wants to be a part of this, what do they need to do?
I think, again, the website's always the best place to start, just coyotehill.org/golf, or you can also find it on the homepage.
Okay,
too.
so that's been rescheduled for June the 28th, and they have more slots available. So maybe it was kind of a blessing that it got rained out last week.
I think so. I'm choosing to look at it as a blessing.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to add that perhaps our listeners and viewers may not be aware of regarding Coyote Hills?
I think we want everyone to know that Coyote Hill is still very much the hill out there. If you've known us for a long time, you know we're still doing large-scale foster care out there, but also we're growing and the need is great. And so there are many foster parents who are stepping up to help kids.
Yeah. Your funding, as far as the funding, where does the money come from to keep you going?
We are nearly 100% local community supported, both through grant funding with local foundations, but primarily through individuals, businesses, and churches who partner and want to give kids a safe home.
So if somebody listening would like to make a donation or perhaps include Coyote Hill in a will, you're more than happy to accept that.
Absolutely. Give us a call.
So again, for a donation, you can go to the website. Can they come out and take a tour of the facility?
Absolutely. Anytime. We'd love to have you.
Okay. Go to coyotehill.org for more information. And I want to thank you, Carrie Hopkins, for coming by. Always a pleasure chatting with you. And when I sit here looking at her, she's got a smile on her face, and you can see that sparkle in your eye. Bye-bye.